Scout's doing it all the time. I do it on Roamer all the time. Like it's just whoever's healthy. You know, even irrelevant info can be like they're not watching doors closed. But yeah, I think you guys did that. The peeking part fine. I think it was just what the information you guys got was a little, I guess, questionable.
Yeah, I kind of called something wrong, and
That's fine. Like you guys can make a wrong call. This game's all about adjusting after wrong calls.
mhm.
Like what matters is, let's say let's just work off the scenarios just happened, right? You used them through big door off of good ad, dirty ad. I'm assuming because they got almost immediately. You were done.
Mhm.
You guys didn't get any picks. You guys didn't get any med, demo, whatever. That means okay. Get point, build, choke, get someone ready for the force, or basically leave, whichever one you guys want to do.
Mhm.
But it's just working off of what ended up happening. You know, not ruining the mental because you guys didn't get the med immediately. It's just working off of what's going on pretty much, and you guys seem like you're doing fine with it. But yeah, don't be afraid to make calls in case it's a wrong call, but also don't like rush every call. You guys had a little bit of time to work with. I think you guys just didn't use it effectively, which is fine. Like it isn't. This isn't like advanced or anybody. Like no one's expecting you guys to make every right decision every time. It's just
Mhm.
learn from the decisions. Like earlier when you guys didn't peak, or you guys peaked, had info around 85. You guys kind of knew what was going on, but you guys kind of were indecisive, and that's what led that to be a little bad. But also keep in mind that sometimes you can make the perfect call and shit will go wrong. It's just working off what's going on.
Mhm.
This demo confuses me on multiple levels.
I don't know. You were into way too long. They were
Yeah,
way
I
too
know.
big.
I was way too forward, and we
Yeah,
should have gone out. I tried to get out through big door, and that guy just walked through and traded demos for some reason.
yeah. I don't know. If I'm looking at a demo, look the other way. I kind of walk through there too. But like, yeah, I don't know. Just play a little more passive. You guys used it. I think you guys knew that they had it for a while there too. It happens. The dude just kind of got caught out as well, which is kind of funny.
I'm fighting this. Their med's so free. Their med's so free.
Yeah, med's dead.
Nice work. Okay, yeah, we just get our heals out and we win. Get our heals out.
The taunting scout learns his lesson.
He was behind, right?
Yeah. I think,
Fly?
I couldn't tell for a second. I don't know if he was at your choke or their choke,
I
just
think
because of the resolution.
He might have been at their choke.
I think it was their
Okay.
He's
choke.
roamer,
Okay,
so I assume
that's
he's at
fine
their
then.
choke.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
The
just making
deafened
sure because
man.
it was a little rough to tell what the res was. Just making sure because if he's at your choke bombing in when you guys just got their med, like what the fuck are you doing? But I can be less upset now.
we have ad here, so don't take anything too crazy.
Okay, good con.
Gemma, do you want to play big door?
They're kind of passive.
Or do you like choke better?
I'm playing choke right now. I can play big door though if you want to.
There's no one big door yet.
There's no one at big door.
I know they're playing
Definitely call your percentages a little more often, man.
Got it.
Definitely call your percentages a little more often. I'm just hearing that it's ad occasionally and like when you get it, but like try and like incrementals of like 15 to 20. Be like, all right, we have 80, we had 60, we have now. We're gonna get in a moment. What do we want to do? Just so they know your people know that time's coming soon. That what you guys want to move up with. It's a small thing, but it helps you guys move forward and get like a good pace going.
Try and get space here. They're playing far back by choke.
Try and get space without the Uber.
Yeah, they're not.
I'm gonna walk. Yeah.
Looking for traps?
Clear 6.
Traps are probably on choke.
I'm walking.
Couldn't spot them though.
Oh, this was grief. I remember this. We dropped. Get back.
Yeah, the dude just like dropped down immediately, and it was unfortunate.
It was a trap.
I don't even know where the trap was. It might have been on the support beam.
I think it was on the support beam. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys kind of need a soldier with you there, as you probably could tell from that long walk. Having a scout clear every corner of that middle map is really tough. But a soldier shooting rockets in some like key locations kind of clears everything. To the best of your abilities. Like a soldier shooting left, the doorway, like the left side choke, right side choke above it. You just cleared all of the doorway, a guy shooting the left of the support beam, you clear most of it. You guys shooting the rock, like it's really easy to clear it on soldier, which is why I was kind of confused why it was just you two there. Or I guess you three. It happens. What do you guys do? The comms are pretty fine.
That's good. Kill the med off the Uber. Kill the med off the Uber.
Ooh, not that. No.
3, 2, 1. I'm with you.
Huh? Good collapse.
Oh, this is with their roll.
I don't hear any fucking damage numbers.
We have to cap. I want to deny their spawns. Yeah, we're denying.
You guys are good collapsing though. Yeah, good comms during fights for the most part.
Yeah, a lot of fights that kind of start poorly for us. I think we call often to like salvage on the med, which is it kind of turns chaotic, but I think it kind of works.
Yeah, the chaos is fine. Like if you guys thrive off of chaos, good. But like, I'm not getting any relevant info during the chaos. I'm hearing beast. Like, cool. What the fuck is happening? Consider it as somebody with their monitor turned off, right? I don't hear shit like I'm on the med. I'm like, dude, what? Med said something. I'm shooting this guy. Tunnels. Yeah, shit like that helps everybody that's collapsing.
Right.
You know, not to drag it on, but yeah, like that's.
It gives the
that's just
soldier a
like,
focus to look at.
Yeah, it gives the soldiers like a soldier being like, "Hey, I'm bombing him too," or "I can't go yet." It means that your scout can't walk. Like shit like that allows you guys to work with each other off of like a weird situation, so that med is more likely to die. I think that med died there because he was in a bit of a sticky position after getting your guys' med, because he seemed overconfident with the med pick. Then he's just like, "All right, let me hand myself to you guys."
Hand feed. He should know that, you know, if I drop.
Yeah,
you
it's
know.
it's like this, right? If you ever played some of the meds, or you get their demo instantly and you lose, it's not because they played it amazing off their demo. It's usually because you guys kind of took a fight, like you had all the control it and just threw it at them. Like, all right, 50-50 now. Good stuff so far. You guys collapse really well. I just need you guys to calm a little bit more relevant info.
Buff for sack here.
I can go for it. You want to beat?
Should be about 20-30 ad, more or less. If you guys are building the whole time, I'd say 20, but
Healing players.
yeah, taking a beam off someone and does that increments, makes it lower, and it's also 20 adding gully. They can just kind of kill. You just play height and you're resourceless.
No, I needed buff.
Don't use all your ammo. Like,
Pull that X. Bro, 3 points. We're gonna get here.
you want to take the add choke or big door?
God, I haven't done that in years. This is a free demo pick. Someone say
Exactly.
shoots the stem down.
Get out,
Yeah.
get out. I'll win the exchange.
Navy door. Heals are really weak here.
We're kind of losing. We're kind of, yeah, retreat if you can.
Heals are out towards our choke here. Okay. Don't come back.
Just hold mid, please.
They used, right?
They did use
They used to get their demo.
Why are you
out.
guys retreating?
low health and
Fly talks about this, and I think we go back up.
Um, this is a fine situation to be in. The call should usually be tank your soldiers close or keep your demo healthy, and everyone else can get packs and just get bows.
packs
As long as
and
doorways are
bows.
being stuffed and watched, they can't really like get through clean because they don't have an Uber and they're walking through a doorway. If your demo's holding that close and he's healthy, doesn't even need to be full buffed. They can't get through clean. It could be even 2 soldiers, but like leave and play your side just gives them so much space for free. They're not taking it because obviously they don't immediately know, but yeah. He's a psychopath.
Actually, just bombs through.
I don't understand. He does that so much. You'll see. That's all he does.
But we have the cleanup crew on our way.
On the med?
Why shoot the med there? What the fuck? You guys both shoot the scouts, or if your soldier bombs and shoots the scouts with your scout that's shooting the scouts, everything dies. Bombs the med that's already out choked. What the fuck? Okay. It's good collapse calls that you guys are speaking to each other, which is more than I can say with a lot of people I've mentored in the past.
I'm playing the beam.
Med's at 75.
Yeah, I'm playing the beam. I don't know where they're,
They left.
I'm walking up. I'm gonna see what they can find.
Oh no, flies ahead.
I can walk choke.
Grand.
Guys.
fucking stat padding that one.
We're going river for the ad push, okay?
Gotta get forwards for our soldiers, you feel me?
Yeah, don't take fights. We gotta Uber up. I'm like, okay.
Oh, okay, you have. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to get it, like, cause their med spawned a second ago, and I didn't hear like a concise Uber. Yeah. Keep in the back of your mind, crazy. If you're alive and their med's dead, just wait till the moment they spawn. Add like 5%, and that's usually how much ad you have.
Right.
So like that's something convey to your team a little harder. Like
Well, I
this
think
case,
I think I
yeah.
said we had full ad there.
Yeah, I think you might have said it's a little rough to see, a little rough to hear a little bit. Because I'm also trying to convey a lot of the stuff I'm trying to show you guys.
Baby door.
Do we have time to wait or do we go now?
We have plenty of time. Do you want to get? Let's get buffs. Let's get buffs. Let's get buffs. Let's get buffs.
Okay, good call.
Active for a second. Get buffs.
Are we river right now?
I'm in river.
Okay, I'm coming.
Also, another comm that it conveys exactly what you want to say there is nobody peek, everyone get pops basically, right?
Nobody peek.
Yeah, like no one peek pretty much means like don't take damage. Like if you take damage and we're gonna go and you're just gonna get one buffed essentially. Like same thing, but it allows everyone to know like what's the plan kind of moving forward.
Okay, get ready.
We're
Three.
healthy here.
We're going in.
Here, go here.
2, 1, let's go.
He's denying.
Weak. Demo's pipe. Pyro's dead. I'm on point.
Demo. Kill demo. Medic's dead.
Good job. Nice cap.
Clean.
Good job, everybody. I think our team play was really good that round.
Yes, excellent last play.
I think that we did a good job of
Yeah, good group rush. What I will say though, call where you guys are ending Uber, and call what you're shooting in the Uber. Based off the full Uber ad, I'd usually just say, don't tunnel the mud. But since he kind of gave himself to you, that's fine. And since you rolled the demo scout, I'd say shoot demo there. But overall, that went really well.
salvaging rounds there by calling damage and calling target.
I guess just
fragging
play.
out.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, like beasted too.
Killed 2 people and choke and was like, alright, I'm dead.
Oh.
Play left side. I am.
Okay.
I'm kind of slow here.
They might bomb. I didn't get clear. I fucked up.
They're just
They're
walking.
They went big door.
Okay, they're walking at us. Switch sides. Kill the demo.
Oh, this is great.
The combo's dead.
We traded the
Combo's dead though. I mean,
Nice fragging out.
Watch it. Nowhere
You guys have
safe.
point, but no flanks.
Yeah, only thing I can really say towards your demo is it's just hit the rollout, which whatever. Don't matter necessarily. It's just when you hit it there, it allows you to duck into elbow, which allows this mid to be a lot stronger. But they didn't really shoot you in choke, which is kind of funny. The demo dead randomly though, which is even funnier. Yeah, on that mid for demo, don't play around the support beam. I mean, like in
Playing
front of it.
elbow with medic.
Not necessarily. That's only when you know they're going up your side, because you can duck
Okay.
into there and get healed the whole mid. Because you can both shoot your elbow while in the elbow. It's a really strong mid. But, like it's just once you know that that's where they're going, you can do that. The only thing that kind of fucked that up is like you were a little slow, which
Did you crash? Crazy. Like freaking out.
Come back. Get forward.
Crazy is that when we're chilling.
yeah, my computer was having a stroke for some reason.
We're gonna play this ad.
Oh,
Crazy, do you have enough internet to press M2? No, he
this
was-
just gave me a fucking heart attack.
I didn't think he'd see sitting up there, and he doesn't kill me either.
That is the most generic spot anyone will stand on. The fact he doesn't kill you, I'm pissed at the guy.
The fact that you peeked, I mean, sure, but he should have.
Yeah, like, dude, I'm mad at him for fucking missing that. It's like shooting. Okay, it's like having a heavy shoot down at a guy and the heavy loses the fight. Like how?
That's not how this
I don't know.
works.
Yeah, like
It's okay.
don't peek that solo on demo, please. That will get you
Yeah.
killed 9 times out of 10. This one time, it's because the guy was just so fucking shocked, I guess.
It's like, the demo's here? What?
Yeah, like you truck yourself off good, but like he's just above you. How the fuck does he lose us? Holy shit. Okay. Yeah. Plus, you guys have massive ad, and giving them a demo pick is just gonna.
Turn 2, okay?
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, wait for demo. 3, 2, 1.
Very eager to use on the situation. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I know. We don't use here. I tell them not to.
Okay,
use
yeah,
last
yeah, that's
game.
fine. I was gonna say, I'm like,
I think I dropped you too.
another counterplay. Bomb your guy through choke to clear over. Bomb your soldier through choke. He bumps over the rock. He looks above you. He also sees if their sticks are there. So you know if you don't have to use. He can also see if there's a high bomber. Your med and demo bait choke a little bit because this is massive ad. They're just gonna be throwing people at you. You get free picks.
In
Yeah.
in Uber ad scenarios, do most teams decide whether they're Ubering or not before they walk in, or do they walk in, they look around, and then they use Uber to react to what they see with ad?
Think of the middle ground between that. You know you want to go choke, and whether or not you use depends on what they are.
They
And
pressure
if they're
you.
on you. Yeah. Like, you go a doorway, you commit that doorway. I mean, you have enough Uber that you can leave, but whether or not you use and whether or not you full commit is kind of based on where they're at. This one, you kind of just wanted to use to for the fuck of it. In the future, like I said, bomb a soldier through choke, bomb over to rock, so you can kind of see what's above the door. Don't bait him. If he's in there alone, he's gonna die immediately, so you walk through behind him. But that guy can clear above the door. That guy can see if there's six. That guy can see if there's somebody bombing from river. So you guys have a lot of info based on one guy being in clean.
Mhm.
And that will gauge if you want to use or not. Especially if the guy who's likely going to bomb from upper river is on you without you knowing.
Mhm.
That's why usually my usually like go-to thing if that isn't going on is to bait and choke a little bit as a medic and demo. Because there's just so many like unknowns and you don't really want to use to nothing other
Yeah.
than like a one guy.
Like if we're rushing fast and I notice we're not checking corners, I'll like deliberately bait to see if there's a soldier above choke.
Yeah.
And it's happened before. I think that's how Shane dies a couple times. When we're pushing out.
Yeah, you just slow it down a little bit because you have the time. You got mid, right? So that's already a quarter of the way there, or a third of the way there. If you get second for free, and they're gonna get Uber on less, that's fine. You just got a point for free, and you have nothing but like room to work with.
Mhm.
Like, don't be afraid to not use Ubers to take like high ground or not high ground, but take like points and shit for free.
We don't.
On our med. Above choke. He's weak. Pipe. Dead. They're walking through. Use on me. Use on me. Use on me. Guns roll.
Soldier dead.
Medic's above choke. Or above
Good
site.
med.
They use
Med use.
This is horrible.
Went
for
off
them.
the, went off their position.
There's sticks on point. There's sticks on point.
Med's caught behind.
Oh my god, so barely any relevant info. Okay, you guys are good calling on the caught people. You guys are good calling on Ubers and like where to do. No one's calling what they're doing though. If you guys know what I mean. I don't hear a soldier saying I'm bombing. I hear meds caught. That scout isn't really saying I'm gonna cap. I'm pretty sure on your team is fighting them river right now, but I'm not sure because they didn't say shit. It's weird. Get in the habit as a team and kind of coordinate with each other by just saying what you're doing in these scenarios. Like, three of them died. No one said a goddamn thing.
I didn't. I bombed them because I thought they were still up. I didn't realize they all died.
We have a sentry in lobby.
Oh no, this push.
Literally in lobby.
The gun
With
lower.
the gun. He just builds a gun on last in front of the push. And it works.
And then the pyro, of course. The
Yes,
last ditch
of course.
attempt.
They ran double pyro a lot on these last pushes.
No, guns out. Guns out.
I mean, that just reinforces your guys saying shoot blank. Leave. We can go later. We have that. You didn't have to full commit to this because it was looking good in the first place.
Oh, they're down.
Right.
Did we send 5 people river again?
I was heals or I called river. Where
I think we sent 4.
Yeah. But,
Okay, your med lived there.
unless we're going for a sentry.
Sketchy. Holy fuck.
Crazy.
Why? Why would you ever?
Bro, maybe I get that legendary arrow on the person that's on last, like, and they get healed
I
at
wanna find the
150, like, our soldier just claps
look,
everyone, dude, like, I'm
look,
just saying.
In advance, I got called a psychopath for going for back caps. You're going. I'm gonna call you a psychopath for thinking you're gonna get a pick with arrows.
I wanna
Dude,
find out
everyone
the
on points
one
usually
part-
weak. I'm just...
The one part where you like stick through shutter when you're.
I'm
the only one
almost in
alive.
med who in like playoffs fucking advanced. I like hid in lockers and like got like 2 back caps the exact same way. You're the med who's like you're gonna hit somebody for 40 on last and get killed. Like holy fuck, that's hilarious.
Beast.
Yeah,
It's okay,
just
though. We
call
have
where you're leaving though.
players.
It's like a small thing. Just call you guys are leaving where you're at, especially when it's just you two. But yeah,
I just don't fear anyone. That's just how it
as
is.
a good thing to take note of in that push, you guys didn't have to commit River. You guys could just backed up if that makes any sense. It isn't like a pussy move to leave a fight when you already have a massive ad.
Mhm.
Like sometimes rushing a fight is worse than just kind of like dropping, if that makes any sense. Because look, you guys are now likely going to be in an even situation, even though a minute ago you guys killed their med and killed like 4 of them. It doesn't matter that they got that gun up and 2 pyros at you. What matters is you guys full committed to it anyways, as opposed to just backing up, resetting, and like moving forward with ad and like players and stuff.
And
Yeah.
on like the teams that like you're on or teams you've had experience, do you think it would be more common to call like try and play the player ad and then get out if it doesn't work and then play the Uber ad, or would
Yep,
you rather just
yep,
wait for the
exactly.
Uber?
That's
Okay.
literally exactly. You can wait for the Uber if the spawns are coming up soon, which you can usually tell if you got like kills a while ago or if you got them recently. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Mhm.
And yeah, it's like get in. If they're getting their spawners, leave, 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 leave. Who gives a fuck if you die, right? Like if your soldier, demo, scout die, like one of them obviously. If one of any of those guys die, it's not the end of the world. But if your team almost fully wipes because you guys committed to a call that was made, you know, a while ago that like shit changed and it was no longer a good call. That's why like the ability to be like, all right, look, we can back out of this shit is amazing.
Right, that makes sense.
So just in that scenario, you know, shit's bad. Just be like, okay, look, leave, play the Euro. There you go. That like gets everything you want like conveyed in like a few words.
Mhm.
And yeah, I mean, it allows you to work off the ad, which currently is evening out because your med wasn't healing the entire time. Out of like the fear, like utter chaos, pretty much.
hmm
They're not challenging this.
That's just how it happens. People die.
Yeah.
I don't have beam.
Peak shutter.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Neurons activated.
I'm watching baby.
He dead.
Are they in lobby? Do they have lobby control?
They actually beat a soldier.
they're in lobby 100%.
Are we at even or just at?
There's a
Even.
Yeah, even.
Soldier
Okay.
overlaid 80.
We have here. We can put the Uber in.
They're
River.
they're really far back. Their demo's just spamming river. There's
yeah,
no one in
they're
lobby.
very passive.
It's fine.
Okay, good positional calls or good, info calls. But the thing I will say is be ready to absorb the sacks if that makes sense. You
Okay.
guys are down one. They're pretty much set up. They can fully afford to just fucking throw a guy at you for whatever reason. You guys are really close and bundled up where I'm seeing you for the most part. So it seems like you guys aren't ready to absorb a sack.
For the surprise sniper and the surprise spine, we should be fine.
We should come up sniper. We should
Yeah,
come
I'm
up
coming up
sniper.
Okay.
right now.
I'm anticipating a spy play.
What's
Like,
the only
it's
one?
happening.
The only one we have. I think it's
Definitely.
We don't spend inside.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
taking lobby again.
I don't get it. Oh, this was so weird.
That's,
This is Goomba play.
Goomba boy.
Say you didn't play.
They
Okay.
literally just go in there, and I think we get a back cap here. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, look at it like this. As a defense guy, you guys had a soldier in lobby. One. He wasn't
Singular.
saying much, so he got a late call. Very late call because they're up the staircase by the time he even said anything. But you guys had one guy in lobby. You're someone else spawning. So if he dies, they can do whatever the fuck they want. This is occasionally because for a bit of time they're gonna have 2 picks. I'm not saying they're playing this like perfect TF2 like the same like mindset of mapping, but I'm saying they're walking off the fact that there's just one guy there,
Mhm.
and it seems like they're doing it fine. But you guys are able to collapse off it. It sounds like. But yeah, support your guy in lobby. I'm assuming you guys weren't because you guys were coming up sniper and no one was able to. For the guy playing in lobby, don't play so damn close to the point they can just look at you and you die. Just play by shutter so you can spot because you can spot wood and launchpad and shutter from the shutter that's by the health pack.
Mhm.
you can't spot it super clean and super like deep in, but like you can still see all 3 doors without like committing your life if they just rush you.
It's easy to get. It's easy to come back in after they do
Mhm.
come in.
Fucking monkey noises.
He had 3 sticks. I was
Yeah,
afraid.
we use here though, but we got the high ground.
And then we give it up, and then we give it up again. Holy fuck! Good calls though. Nerds.
I'm leaving you guys like
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. We're getting heals.
I'm 29 HP. I hope they don't bomb me, dude.
Yeah, I'd heal up our
Good kills.
our players in the front.
Run to last, run to last, run to last.
I'm gonna walk through
Shane
lobby.
takes, yeah, heal Shane. He has.
Who the fuck repeats themselves 3 times every time they speak?
That's me.
Yeah, just say it once or twice with urgency.
All right.
Yeah, like not
Have you
gonna
ever-
drag on you for it, but like 4
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
If you're gonna repeat it 3 times, I will say it with doorway.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, yeah,
that's when it needs clarification for like a few times, but like, yeah,
yeah.
the last,
Have you ever heard Overwatch comms?
absolutely.
It's
That's
just
why I was
monkey, monkey,
confused
monkey,
for a
monkey,
sec.
monkey, monkey.
Yeah, so I like likened it to just like a little bit better.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, don't we lost the scout. See if you can spot the cancel. Nope. Scout's in balcony.
I'm in water right now.
Yeah, it just confuses the shit out of people, and then like if they hear it 3 times, they're gonna want to commit no matter what, and he's just like, nah. You
Yeah,
have to be ready to also leave sometime.
yeah, definitely.
Go for a sack, go for a sack.
The back cap almost worked. We're like, we have so much cap time now.
Oh yeah. You guys did it really well too. You guys fucking had your demo in your scout coordinate. Why are you using pipes, you fucking psycho?
Yeah.
So much
because
control
I
of
look at my
stickies here.
ammo though.
You have like 6 stickies loaded. What the fuck?
No wonder this failed. Now I understand.
You realize I've main demo, right? I'm gonna shit on you for this.
I know.
I've basically made
Enthro
every.
did the same thing.
I
don't
basically
worry.
made every class in the game. I fucking shit on Enthro because he does the same thing. It's like, dude, I've played against Enthro when he like reloaded sticks into crits and just shot pipes for the whole fucking crits. I'm just like, what is your
Oh.
dumbass doing?
I've gotten better at it, but this is one of those times where it happens.
Yeah, it happens. I'm just dragging on.
You
'cause it's
could've
like,
wiped
It's
them.
pretty fucking funny. Yeah, like 3 sticks on point, they all die. Even like when their Uber's a little bit there, 4 pipes like at an Ubered people. Like what?
We win this.
Yeah, like
Actually,
now I understood why you went for pipes because you shot all your stickies at the very end.
How-
Me and 30 HP.
Oh no, this is the lie cam. He was in there just a second earlier.
He was 9 HP too.
Yeah, I mean, also could have just not went too when he saw there was a guy water. But it's fine. Like nothing gained, nothing lost. You guys slow them down, so you're gonna get forwards regardless, most likely.
oh,
I
that
think we
back
get-
half
yeah.
there, doesn't he? Yeah.
Not even better.
He slips through.
You see, they're doing the thing where they don't like clear shit or speak to each other when they're clearing. So he probably got behind some doorway that they weren't watching, but no one said anything about it.
I mean, he died pretty
Yeah.
early into the push, so he was able to come back up after all the dust had settled.
The pocket scout waddle the back cap is the play I was not expecting, but it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Pressure on the demo works really well. Their soldiers are fast. Their soldiers are fast.
I'm counter jumping the soldier.
Back demo.
Yeah.
Oh damn! Oh, I'm gonna die.
Oh,
This man he just cranks a 90, kills me instantly. I was so mad.
Word of advice as a demo. Hopefully your soldiers speak when they bomb, but move forward when they bomb, not
Okay.
forward. Just because that guy isn't getting pressured and he knows you're out Chug, so why would he ever do anything else than watch Chug? Yes.
the big
Hopefully
brain
your
play.
hopefully your soldiers call when they're bombing, especially if they go up your side, so you know that when you can peek. Because I don't think I heard them call, which is worrying. Because hearing when you guys go in is kind of like the best thing to work off of some meds.
Demo's 36. Demo's 36. Demo's dead.
Got the med though.
Oh, here we go.
Get out, get out.
I'm like, I can kill the scout.
No, we
Oh, I gotta show you a play I did. You're gonna fucking love this.
I just have an aggressive med, dude. I want information if no one else is gonna get it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blow out my microphone, yelling med leave.
Please clear water.
I hope this is the one where the guy blows himself up trying to get in.
I think so.
He takes 198 to the
This is
locker's
fucking
trap.
scary. You guys know how scary this is for me?
Playing in lobby.
No, what door isn't being watched?
Big or
Ba-
little
baby door.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I hate playing in here. I was anxious a lot of the time here because I was worried someone was just gonna
Yeah,
walk
this
through
gives me,
wood.
I mean, this gives me giving me a fucking anxiety attack as a demo. It's always good to lock out that shutter, but the amount of time you've been in lobby and Baby Door hasn't been like trapped or anyone speaking about like watching Baby Door is fucking scaring the shit out of me. Because I get this trap up shutter from up here, so, like your scout cleared wood or something, but I didn't hear shit about it. And I was like paying attention about it too. Yeah, as a demo, go lower main, clear it with your scout or your roamer, depends on who's in there. You don't really lead it because they can just juggle you and you get fucked, and you don't want to be down a demo pushing in a second ever. So yeah, just clear that a little fast. Speak to each other. I like that you guys are in lobby really fast, but holy fuck, no one's watching Baby Door. This is bad.
No one water. Coming river right now.
Okay, at least you guys are in lobby.
We gonna panic? Let's move out. Let's play off this. 3, 2.
Okay, there you go. Someone's watching lobby. Perfect.
He dead is dead.
Nice. I'm gonna see if I can.
With the pipe.
I'm gonna see if I can. They got out.
I don't go.
Hey, you guys know what saves your roamer from dying there? Yo, sticky
could-
shutter.
yeah, I coulda-
Yo, sticky shutter.
I totally could have called it.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
No, yours. You got bombed instantly, which is kind of funny.
Shane was feuding over.
That guy's choking. That guy's so fucking scared. What the fuck?
He traps big
Don't
door,
get back
he
up.
traps, baby door.
No ego involved, but you ever die to somebody, then watch them choke, and you're just like, I just died to that person.
That was overstaying.
I need to go back to point that.
They have Uber.
Rock
Demo
salad.
main thing. Demo main thing. Call what you're trapping up, so people know not
Okay.
to watch those. You could just be like, hey, I have 6 main, I have 6 shutter, and you guys know that they can just watch river, launchpad, and point, or that you're not watching point, so nobody's thinking,
Did you
all
get
right, yeah, the best joke I've ever heard that was completely unintentional was when a scout asked my demo to dep mid push, and he's like, I'm watching something else. Imagine you're getting dry pushed at, and your scout's like, oh, haha, half cap, that you can dead now, and they just full cap, and he's like, oh, I had trap shutter. You just let
Oops.
them know so people know not to assume shit.
They're gonna jump on.
This is a horrible Uber for them.
Why is this kid chasing me, bro? Get a fucking life. Nice Uber, bro.
Okay. Alright, Roamer. That's funny. Alright, that's got
They're all just they're really slow in pushing in. I think that was their main issue there. Like if more of them were in there, they might have been able to actually get some damage done. But
No, if they shot the same things, you guys lose. You notice they all shot different shit the entire Uber.
mhm.
Those guys trailing the Uber not being in is kind of fine because they don't want to flash everybody. If they have a longer Uber that are communicating with each other and shooting everything, you all die. What happened was they shot different shit. Took forever to kill the shit that they shot because no one was working with them, and then they overcommitted. The funniest shit was when your rover is like, "Fucking, why are you still on to get a life?" That means he was in a long ass fight with that guy who was Uber. Like that's funny as shit to me because that means this guy was either choking or that Uber spent like 4 seconds on your rover.
Mhm.
This dude is not in water. He's not in water.
Oh yeah, I killed someone on last medic with my solemn vow.
Yes, I did, bro.
I think our scout was beefing shots, and I just hit him.
The scout's coming out.
Fucking psycho. What the fuck? You're still on it. What the fuck?
And he deaths right after. Oh, look at that.
Oh, you guys could have your demo and lobby in these pushes. Genuinely, it would solve so many scary things.
Do I ever go river on a when we're pushing on a second?
Hmm?
Say it one more time.
Do I ever go river when we're pushing at a second?
Demo, right?
Yes.
Nope.
Okay, I had a fight with Sub over this because he called the push out of river, and I said I go through like lower lobby.
Yeah, like never go river.
Okay.
Unless
Sub, you were wrong.
naturally, unless you guys are in there and speaking. But
Yeah.
I'll never hear Fly say like 2 words in lobby. But yeah, you always go lobby, and they can call you in when shit's going down. You don't
Yeah.
have to stay. You don't have to stay there until seconds cap. You can stay there until you guys are through. They're leaving, and you think it's fine. What you also do is you say I'm leaving lobby, and someone can kind of readjust with that info.
All right.
Yeah, and you don't ever really need to go.
Would
on
you say
demo.
it's more about calling the way you're going out than certain classes going certain ways? Or is there kind of like soldier probably should
It's
clear
a bit of
river and
both.
that kind
It's
of
a
thing?
bit of both. Because if I say it's a little more generalized, then you guys might think a scout can clear baby door and wood. And if a soldier's there, it's gonna be a bad time. I really like a demo watching lobby, and you guys going river, scout, soldier, med, and then
Okay.
you guys call in that demo when it's like you're fighting or they're leaving, whichever the case. And your demo's like, all right, I'm out of lobby. Not my fault if we get back out.
Okay.
It's just like if your demo's out of lobby, roamer has to be watching the shutters if they move or anything, basically.
Mhm.
As a combo, you guys move river, you guys bomb into them or move forward, whatever's going on, and then you guys call if shutters clear, if sticks. You guys call if they're leaving, and that gives your demo information to move forward, whether it's choke or lockdown baby big door. But it's more so, it's not as much of a like whoever is there can watch it. I'd say projectiles watch that door shutters. Because imagine, like I said, scout just holding wood or holding lobby, and a soldier or a scout just runs at you. Like you're gonna take a 2v1 there? No, a demo can lock it down. A soldier can juggle them in the doorway. It's just easier. Wait, what time is it? Oh fuck. Oh, okay, we got a little bit.
Oh my god, we're only 32 minutes.
Yeah, like an hour to do the. It's also slowing you down a bunch. You can get some relevant info. Gonna call us on crit boss.
We can.
Demo's big door. Their beam's close big door. You might get
You guys do off this actually. Might be able to bully in. Okay, good comms for your roamer. So many good comms.
their beam's close
Same.
big door. Their whole
Bonk.
combo's literally- They use. Can we live still?
Reload.
Keep bullying. We're good. Get the river. Take height.
As a demo, let them know you're not in here. Cause yeah, as a demo, let them know you're
I
not in.
told him
So
I was just really quiet about it.
I might have just not heard you then, but yeah, it's just to,
Yeah.
so they don't know, so they don't expect shutters to be locked down, basically.
Yeah.
I'm dropping a fight ground here.
Dropping off height.
Oh my.
That guy was like 1 HP. He's still sitting there to up his DPM too.
They walk river, honestly.
Our beam is in a bad spot to get out.
Yeah, we have to get back here.
What is
Demo.
this guy? I don't understand.
That player can.
Honestly, that's a fine play if he's 260. I'm not gonna lie. You guys are right next to each other. Not sure if you guys wanted to leave or not. There was no definitive like leave this. There was just we can leave this or we're not in a good place to leave. There was never a back up. There was never a shoot them. There was never a let's just fucking leave. It was just kind of like slowly backing out and bunching it together.
So should we just call to leave there then?
At a certain point, I'd say yeah, because there was a long time where no one was really making that decision. So as a demo, as a med, as a scout, I just say like, yeah, fuck this, I'm leaving, basically. Because yeah, if they're getting ground and you're losing it, and they have ad, and and you don't have Uber, it's kind of better to just straight up like either commit with everyone or leave. By commit with everyone, I don't mean like 6-man. I mean like, take a team fight.
Mhm.
It seems like no one was really communicating. You guys are losing slowly, or just kind of overextending a little bit. It happens, but it's just
If
better
it's,
to make a safer call.
If it's not totally clear, do you err on the side of leave?
Yeah, honestly, yeah. If they have ad, usually I just say leave.
Okay.
If you have ad, it depends on the Uber situation. Like if you
Depends
guys
how
are,
close we are.
yeah, exactly. If you guys are gonna get immediately, you can stick around even if you're losing people, which
And then clean them up
can
after.
kind of be rough. It depends. Yeah, like you can't drop a lot of people, but like that just means they can't overextend while you don't have Uber. Like it's gonna be a bit rough. But if you're losing too many people or you're losing a lot of ground, just fucking dip. But you can afford to like. It's a bit of a niche thing. You can afford to send a guy at them so everyone else can leave, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like your scout that was caught in can definitely just be like, I'm caught, just fucking leave. But it seems like you guys just wanted to commit off that demo bombing, which he didn't even bomb to overextend. He just kind of landed on high ground above you guys.
Right.
Now we live. We're down both scouts. Make room, come
I need to live.
Yeah, leave mid, play mid, play mid passive.
choke.
Good call and fly.
Stuff the choke. Your demo soldier. Can you bow me please on the floor? They're botting me big there. They're trying to get in on the flank card.
Okay, your scouts are coming up. Okay. Scouts are almost there.
We're dead.
Scouts are here.
You're an idiot.
Trade the med.
Yeah. I don't expect the demo to always just constantly bomb forward, and it's just like whatever.
Please stop counter calling me with.
Did Fly just say stop counter calling you?
No, that was
No,
Sub.
I think that was me. I think Fly was
'Cause we
whining
co-
about something, and
we
I
co-
wanted him to shut it.
I thought
Yeah, but he made a good point when he said, you know, we have a demo soldier lockdown chokes, but also another rebuttal is we don't have Uber. So a soldier can stuff. You don't have to be there as a demo. You can just have 6 up and you're doing the same thing more or less. Your soldier can stay close. But the fact you guys are down a lot of people, I just kind of ignore as calm.
There's no countercall.
It's
'cause
good
I
on
know
you
we
to
didn't
kind
have
of
scouts, you know,
yeah,
just like we have
it's-
nothing to clean up off of, even if you do stuff choke, and they have Uber, so
No, you don't need to clean up after stuffing choke. Like if you stuff choke, they either can't get through or they use through.
exactly.
And if you're out choke, yeah, if you're out choke, you're fine. If your demo is like passive choke, you know, enough of a position to leave because you don't have scout speed.
So
Yeah,
should I have just played more passive there? Because I still got caught in because obviously the demo bombed in. Then...
Yep, 100%.
Okay.
Even though you guys have, you know, map positioning, if that makes sense, you don't have scouts. You don't have that scout beat to run out.
We don't have that
Your
1v1.
demo wasn't, you know, like it's like they had Uber. If they fly across, you can't leash onto somebody and leave. Just be ready to leave. If
Right.
your soldier is doing fine